Hey everyone, this is Callaway. We're going to do a review of the Aquaman Deep Dives Issue 2, one of the digital first initiatives. It's written by Michael Gray, drawn by Ryan Leprestri, and let's get into it. It's it's basically it's a pollution, an ocean pollution story about a billionaire tech company um, by like a Russian one, going by the names. It looks Russian to me by the person's name. They're using shipping trawlers to dump toxic waste in these drums in the ocean, and Aquaman just found out about it. The Black Sea. I don't come here much, but the cries for help have grown too loud to ignore. Rumours of a poisoned mountain spread from fish to fish out through the Mediterranean until it reached my throne in Atlantis. And now that I finally see it for myself, I'm ashamed I've neglected the corner of my realm. This is what it's doing to the sea life. It's disfiguring them, and it's plagued their like mentality. I guess they can no longer recognize the king. Yeah, he puts out his call, and they don't respond. And while he's doing all this, he senses that there's something bigger, something else has grown out of the toxic mountain of drum. Something else has been formed from it. And while he's there, he's found this big boat trawler and a sub are above the mountain. And he can hear gunshots and gunfire and stuff. So he goes to investigate what it is, and it's the sub, the logo. He recognizes the logo, and it's the logo of an activist group, former military soldiers that are now activists for sea pollution and stuff. So he goes up to see what's going on, and these activists, the former military, they've been involved. They've got involved in a gunfight with the crewmen, the people on the ship, and they're fighting. And Aquaman come. They're trying to put a bomb on the boat to make the bomb to blow the trawler up. But then Aquaman comes and they drop the explosives when Aquaman comes up and must when he shoots out the water, the boat must move and stuff. So they're in a gunfight with the cabin crew, and Aquaman says, "You want to shoot at somebody? Try that shit with me." And these activist groups, their weapons down because they know Arthur. They've previously dealt with him before, and he says, "We haven't forgotten that you saved us last time our paths crossed." And Aquaman says, "I remember too, Mr. Dorrance, only minus the guns and the attack sub. I thought you guys were, how should I put it, help huggers." And he says basically after their last encounter with the whalers, the whale hunters, they were forced to step up their game when they started using guns. So then Aquaman says, "Well, then you become everything the news outlets call you, eco-terrorists." And then the soldier here says, "Would a terrorist warn you to watch your six?" So then the gunfight starts with the people on board, and he says they work for oligarch named Alexander Kuznetsov. So that sounds Russian to me. A biotech billionaire dumping waste here saves him millions. They're not bad. They're the bad guys, not us. So they're in a fight with the crewmen, and they don't kill them. They arrest them. They said these guys don't get paid enough to die for their bosses. So these guys are just fishermen by the looks of it, and shit people that they're being paid to dump the toxic waste because the tech company saves billions. And then this is the big fish that in the first 2 pages when Aquaman says he can sense something big, but previous here they're looking for the bomb that they were going to plant on the boat, and they haven't realised that the crewmen have thrown the bag overboard and didn't realise it was a bomb, and it's gone boom and exploded the toxic waste down below, and then this big creature has risen from it. So they get in a Comicsology it's a terrible app. So they get in a fight with this big fish, we'll call a big fish, and it's taking down the boat. So Aquaman's got to save them. He goes down and it's still swallowing more waste. So I can't show many pages. So we skip, and he does the kind of like the Iron Man, the first Avengers movie where Tony Stark shoots through the mouth of the alien ship, So the fish has swallowed the eco terrorist in their sub. It swallowed it whole. So he's like, "Can I still save him?" And he's gone with his trident. He's gone straight through the fish and exploded it. So that's the end. It's only 70 pages. So here he says we need to talk. He says finally the fish guts out of your hair. And he says we need to talk. So he's talking to the eco terrorists, as they're called. And he offers them a job. He says, what can you offer us? And Aquaman says, legitimacy. So in return, you work for me as your, keep doing what you're doing with, in regards to pollution in the ocean. And if you work for me, you'll have diplomatic immunity. So you won't be, these guys are obviously being hunted by governments and stuff because they're classed as a terrorist group, but all they're trying to do is help the ocean. So if they join and work for Aquaman, they'll have diplomatic immunity from Atlantis. So that's the basic story goes. We all know ocean pollution exists and things like that. The ocean pollution, the story, it can be turned into just a political mess. But this story, the narrative fits the story, and the story fits the narrative. So it wasn't just about pushing politics of political pollution, where it actually served the purpose of the story. So I didn't mind it. The story was good. It's about ocean pollution, and Aquaman, he finds these toxic barrels that have wrecked his sea life. We all know that's a big part of Aquaman's character over the years, about pollution and his fish and looking after their sea life. So that's it, guys. That's the video. I'll do a review of number 3. I'm going to review the Superman ones. We can get them for $1.50 down here in Australia. This Comixology's app's terrible on the computer. I haven't worked out how to get it on my iPad, and I can screen capture my iPad, so I'm doing it on the computer. So sorry guys if the review's not as good because it's done on the computer, but it is what it is. So please guys, like, subscribe, share the videos, much appreciated. We're going to get back and doing some reviews. It's been a while since I've done a video. My laptop crashed, so I was like a week and a half without a laptop, and in that week and a half, as soon as my laptop crashed, all the news stories broke and I couldn't do videos, and yeah, it was a bad time for my laptop to crash. I missed out, and now it's just too late to do the videos. So my first few videos are going to do just these digital first ones, but why this coronavirus and all this sort of stuff, the downtime of my laptop crashing, it's given me time to write my script for my own book that I'm planning to publish eventually. So I've been working on that script myself. So eventually I'll be able to drop the news of what my script's going to be about and what my character is and what I plan to do. But I'm still scripting the first. It's going to be 3 books of an origin story. So I'm plotting and scripting out the first book at the moment. So stay tuned for that. So hopefully get some subscribers happening and get an audience and be able to launch my own book. But until then, we're just going to talk comics and videos on YouTube, and stay tuned for more. Thanks guys.